Good evening, traders. I'm Devang Mehra from the Financial Analyst, and welcome to the Bold Project. This is the series two, the part two for the stock selection price action series. So, the last module we discussed about the fundamental catalyst method of selecting stocks. So, I told you there are two methods I would like to recommend to you. The first one we have covered in the previous video. In this video, I will give you an easier method, much easier than you don't have to see the news every day, or you don't need to keep track of the news, because in a way our chart tells us everything, right? So this is a more technical point of view of how we can select stocks in the market. So for example, I have created my own watch list. If you all watched our 50 stocks to trade in November video, you will be familiar with these charting methods. So what I do when I say a more technical standpoint of selecting stocks, what I mean is one night before. So if you are trading tomorrow, which is Monday, on Sunday night, make your levels and find out which stocks are at your technical levels. What I mean is there are three things. Either your stock can be at support. So if your stock is at support, then we will look to buy on the intraday basis tomorrow. If my stock is at resistance, I will look to sell, because resistance is a supply zone. So if my stock is at resistance, I will look for a shorting opportunity at resistance. Or if my stock has broken out or broken down, I will look to basically trade in that direction on the intraday basis. So what I'm telling you all is, I want you all one night before analyze the charts and make your levels. So for example, I have a list of 50 stocks and I've made each and every level. So when I come to the markets, I just have to see if the levels are being broken. Otherwise, I'm not trading. For example, my personal trade on ITC was around this level, 5th of November, 175. That was a level when ITC broke out. So that was a time when I wanted to go long on the intraday basis, because on the daily chart, I have got a breakout. So on the intraday chart, I can look for long opportunities, because I know markets will be going higher. Another example would be something right now. I have drawn a trend line and currently my price has broken out. So I can expect a target of 192. So on the intraday basis, I would like to go long on ITC because my technicals are showing me breakout. Another example would be Bharti Airtel. Now on the daily chart of Bharti Airtel, I've already drawn my levels. So my levels tell me that on a long-term perspective daily chart, this level is a resistance. So I've already drawn. If you see that this was a support earlier, and now it is turning out to be a resistance. So tomorrow, if markets start to go lower, I will look to short Bharti as it is at a resistance. Or if you break out tomorrow, I will like to go long, because that's a very, very strong technical level for me when it comes to trading. So let's talk about a couple more examples. For example, First Source Solutions. Again, I'm looking at the daily charts. I like to look at a larger picture to start with, and then I come down to lower levels. So we will be discussing a top-down analysis video. It will be placed in the course. But just to start off, I've drawn some technical charting. It's some complex charting. But all you need to know is that this level of 76 is a very, very strong resistance. So if FSL comes and breaks this level, I would like to go long on the intraday basis because of my technicals. So these are 2-3 methods that you can use when it comes to stock selection. I'll give you one last example. It's a fairly easy method. So Polycap has a very, very strong resistance at 950. So once this level is broken, I can expect a movement on the upside. So currently, I am not trading Polycap. It's at 930. I don't have to trade a stock just because I want to. I will only trade a stock when it comes to me. This is the biggest mistake people make. They think it's going to go up, so they buy it right now just to catch the wave early, but that's not how it happens, because it can go down also. That's also a possibility. So when I want to buy a stock, I will let the markets come to me and then I will buy. I will not try to catch the market. I hope that point is clear. So the same example, when 950, which is my resistance, is broken convincingly with good amount of volume, then I can basically put it in my watch list and trade on the long side on the intraday basis. Otherwise, in this current, it's a no trade zone. Very simple. Or if let's say this is my support trend line, if this trend line is broken, then I can basically go short on the intraday basis. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, look at a longer picture, open the daily charts, scan your 50-60 stocks one night before, find out, are you at a crucial level? Are you at support? Because if you are at support, let's say this example, here you can basically look to go long on the intraday basis because you are at support, you are not going to break down. Another example is if you are at resistance, then try to go short on the stock on intraday basis. Or if it's broken out or it's broken down, in such a case, you can try to go long or go down as per the breakout or a breakdown. I hope this concept is clear. Try to use whatever you want, or what you can do is you can try to combine both the concepts. So for example, use a fundamental catalyst approach. Find out, for example, in the previous video you saw Eicher Motor was a fundamental catalyst. Pick that stock, make your levels, combine basically both the concepts, and then when these levels come and when they are triggered tomorrow, then try to trade off them. I hope that concept is clear. Another example is the Piramal Industries chart. We saw some news came in. Make the levels for Piramal when they are broken. Combine both these concepts. Hence, we make more money and we become sure of when we are trading in the market. That's it for now, guys. I hope the stock selection criteria is clear. If you have any problems, WhatsApp us, call us, or sit in our lectures on the weekend so we can discuss your doubts. Thank you so much.